every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 game with FC20. And we've got a bit of a bonus, Brucey bonus on the card here, up against Schalke for the Euro Cup 2. That's right, it's the final, and we've made it. We've already ended the season in tremendous style, finishing in third spot, which I think guarantees us Champions League football. When I say Champions League football, I think we're going to go through like the qualifying phase or something like that, but I don't care. Beggars can't be choosers. Up against Schalke in the Euro Cup 2. We'll have a look at Schalke in a minute. I just want to know what the heck happens when you win this, the final. So what happens? What do you get for winning this? 40 medals for the winning team. Blah blah blah. Final. What happened to I think last year? The winner gets 2.4 million, the loser gets 1.29 million. So we're on for something anyway. Stages. So Ajax won last time. They finished. I know that I'm going round about the houses here. I just want to see where they ended up last year. Actually, they finished in the Champions League anyway. I don't know. I just don't know what you get for finishing as champions. Do you get a place in the final? I just don't know. Let's take a look at Schalke then. They currently find themselves second in the Bundesliga, so they're going to the Champions League anyway. As finishing as runners-up, 6 points adrift of Bayern at top, so we're up against it. And the man who's going to be leading the line is this fella, Taiwo Awoniyi. He's a 27-year-old Nigerian. He's a very, very good player. They picked him up for free. Started on the books at Real San Sebastian, that is, if for you and me, Real Sociedad. And he also started on the books at Liverpool. Liverpool paid 800 grand for him. He went on a whole host of loans. Even at San Sebastian, and they took him on for a free from San Sebastian. So, yeah, interesting that one. He played in the Bundesliga for Frankfurt, Freiburg, Mainz. So, yeah. Is he half English? No, he's straight up Nigerian. No mucking about. So he's the key man for them. But it's all about us, boys. It's all about us. Let's get back to it against FC20. Let's talk about it. We played each other twice before during the save. Not with me as manager, but the previous regime. I've already selected my boys. We're ready for it. We are actually the underdogs. 3-1 is Schalke. So 3-1 is the odds for a victory for us. 5-4 on for Schalke. It's a straight up final though, over in Scotland. Schlegel up between sticks. Granges, Reginaldo, Drezovic, Cassius, Emmerich on the left side of a two-man midfield. Erling Mark as well in there. England gets the nod over Dos Santos, Tavasan, the dude, and Kuka leading the line, who's been very, very good in scoring some goals. Let's have a look at his form. He's actually gone on a 2-game drought here, so maybe today's the day he comes back to scoring the goals. So a star-spangled, or at least a fully packed bench up against Schalke. Winner gets something. Not sure what, but maybe just honours. Okay then, boys, up against Schalke. Let's take a look at them. See any familiar faces? Bernd Leno between the sticks, of course, former Arsenal man. Who's this? Tyler Adams. He's an American. Formerly of Dusseldorf. Pick up by them for £10 million. Formerly of New York as well, back in the day. But it's all about my boys. Can Kuka step up to the plate and show the world what we're all about? So here it is. It's the grand finale to our season. It's 5 minutes in. So far so good. We've had the only shot of the day. They picked up a yellow. The current Euro Cup 2 champions are Ajax. Can we keep it in Holland? That's the question. So far, not much to get excited about, but here's a potential highlight. Drezovic back to the keeper, pushed forward now. Emmerich to Erling Mark. Can he switch gears? He does. Sets up Tavasan nicely into the midfield to the dude, to Emmerich. Slips it in. Kuka tries to get on it, but it's forced all the way back to Leno, who thumps forward. It's picked up Eventually by Granges on the left-hand side, swooping down the left. Getting it across and he pulls it back to England. Who gets a cross in, it's decent. Still with Tavasan, early mark, use your right-hand side, son. It's all that build-up. Hold your own, Reginaldo. Hold your own, not to Awomni. No, of all the people, Taiwo Awomni, we were in command of that highlight. We were in command. Reginaldo. You're on loan, pal. If you want to seal a deal, that is not the way to do it. Schlengelar should have done better with that save as well. Ugh. Ghastly. If we can get back in it from this, that would be great. Leno fires it out to his left. Adams, the American, the expensive American. It's picked up though by Engeland, coming from the left-hand side. Can he get a shot in? He does. Keeper saves. Pushes it over for a corner. The dude on it fires it in. It's headed. Oh, it's in. Tavason has scored. It is legitimate. It's sticking around. And we're back in this game, boys. Tavasan, of course, under the scrutiny. Or not scrutiny, but Utrecht trying to make a last-minute bid for him, or a bid over the summer for him. But he stepped it up to the plate today. Drasovic now from the back. Can we get our noses in front? No more errors. No more errors. We've had an error. And it's on you, Reginaldo. Spreads it out to the right-hand side for Casillas. On a mazy little run on the right-hand side. Can he get a cross in? He goes solo. That would have been a banger of a goal for the young fullback. I think we're in command here, boys. I think we're doing very, very well. Chance here. Drasovic from the free kick. He likes a shot. Plays it short, though. It's a weird one. Early marked. Cassius. I don't know what they're doing. Granges on the left-hand side. No mistakes here, boys. Because that would be very embarrassing. Because you had the ball. He had a free kick opportunity. England pulls it back. Granges, get the cross and you got time. You have time. Tavasan. You're going nowhere, pal. You're going nowhere. You've really stepped it up this last few games. And we are in command over Schalke at Ibrox. The Euro Cup could be staying in Holland, but we still got to go another 45 minutes to go, plus a little bit of Brucey bonus time here at the first half. Another goal would be a banger. The dude. Oh, it's cleared. Awomni, take him out. Switches gears to Adabatis. We have a game on our hands here, boys. This could go either way. Adabatis strikes. Great save. Schlengelar denying, picking up from that error earlier. Still alive for Schalke. It's broken up. Emmerich, dig deep. Get out of it. No, not to him. Half time. Take a breath. Sip of coffee. That sort of jazz. Let's go. 45 minutes away from glory. Another goal, and we're there, I think. Over the top. Lovely. Kuka's been quiet. Not anymore. He scored a quarter of a century of goals this season. Spent the money, boys. I spent the money. Cleaned out the bank for this fella. And he's leading us to Euro Cup glory. He's going to give us 2 million and a chunk of change to repay the debt. And we are going to bring on Gusted, I think. He's going to get himself 10-minute little spree here because it's in our hands. Look at this. Look. Oh, I was going to say at the fourth, and it's definitely home and dry. But here comes Awoni. Great strike. Schlengelar pushes it out wide. Got myself thinking now about what's going to happen next season. It's going to be exciting times if we can get in the Champions League latter stages where the money's at. Then we could be on for a right little turnaround for FC20. We could turn this team into something special. But Euro glory here. Didn't even know about this Euro Cup 2 business. Schlengelar picks up that save. It's easy. It's easy, boys. Well. Chance here for something special. Drasovic out to Reginaldo, whose error has now been quickly forgotten about. Onto the right-hand side for Tavasan. Back to the dude over the top. Kuka was there, but it's gobbled up. And here comes Schalke. Quick time on the other side. Cassius hopefully will pick this up. No mistakes. Back to the keeper Schlengelar. Pushes it forward to Reggie. Back to Schlengelar out to the right-hand side for Cassius, who's making that right back. His own. Punched forward to Tavasan. Back to Cassius. Slips it forward. That's a challenge, and he's going to be off. He's going to be off here, boys. They're going to be down to 10 men. We're making the pause. Dan Axel Zangandu is a goner. He's gone. Kuka, you've got the goal. You're going to stay on. England, you're coming on. Off for Gusted. Yes, that's right. Rudy. The Jokester, you're going to come on for Erling Mark, and we're going to push you forward. Anyone else want a bit of a cameo? Because I think we've got this bad boy wrapped up. Tavasan, you've had a bit of a barnstormer. You are the reason we're in this fantastic position. 15 minutes to go. 3-1 up against Schalke. A goal here would make it ugly. Great grab by Schlengelar. Maybe a chance for Twente to put a cherry on top with a Rudy Gusted penalty or something like that. How about that? That'd be great. Drazovic plays it out to the right-hand side for Cassius. We've used all our subs. Dos Santos, he's a decent player as well. The dude pushed forward. Emmerich, what you got up your sleeve? Using Granulus. Dinks it forward. Down to the ground. It's over. It's the cherry on top. It's the dude. He's a Dutch international in the making. I don't know why his value is so shite, but he's on the rise, as are FC20. Can you believe? I dare to believe. I thought we'd peaked against Atalanta, but we're putting the cherry on top here out in Ibrox. The Scots have never seen such great football. It's the Twente. It's the Dutch maestros. It could even get better here. It could even get so much better. Cassius down the right-hand side. Of course, they're down to 10 men, but it doesn't really matter. The damage was done. Dos Santos, an amazing run. Oh, cool. Get your shades on, boys, because Dos Santos is back. It's 5-1. That's why they call me the governor, the gaffer, the boss man. I pull the strings. And there could even be a sixth. We've got him run ragged. We've absolutely gone ragged. The Jokester, he's gone on an amazing run. Oh, no, we don't. Blasoli down the line for Awamnoni for a chance to make it a little bit less embarrassing. But no, Drazovic cleans up the back. It is in control. We've not even dominated possession. There could even still be something left. There's time. It's non-stop. It's goals galore. Action-packed. Fantastic. It's FC20. And they are the Euro Cup 2 champions. Yes, it's staying in the Dutchlands. Gusted. Slowman Gusted gets picked off, but we don't really care because he's still got 4 or 5 goals this season. Great defending. Granulus keeps it alive. Fired down the line into the last 45 seconds. Let's get the old ticker tape ready. Let's get the trophy ready. It's party time over in Ibrox. The Scots are going to be singing loud tonight with the Dutchies down at Edinburgh Street, Princess Street, the Drinking Street, the Drunken Mile, the Princess Mile, whatever it's called. I don't know. Been out too long. It's over. Get out of it. Get out of town. The dude. Yes, we are celebrating. I don't know what it means. I don't care. We got 3 million in the bank and we can celebrate in style. That's what we're talking about. 5-1 demolition job. Who is the man of the match? Who is the man of the match? Where's the man of the match? It's not a flipping Schalke player, surely. Who is the man of the match? It's got to be Tavasan. There he is. Hey. Let's give him a round of applause, boys. That is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what it means, though. Warm summer's evening at Ibrox. FC20 lifted the Euro Cup 2 to complete a fairy tale journey for the team. A brace from Tavasan helped FC20 to victory. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of other stuff in there, but we're not really fussed. What does it mean? What does it mean? Copenhagen lifted the Swedish... Of course, yes, I know. Bonus, pot, 1.7 million. Certainly got a lot to celebrate. Send the assistant. 2.4 million in the coffers. Medals for all these boys, including Gusted. 4 goals this season, not too shabby. Still improving some of his areas. Got no pace. Still got a year left on his... But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yep. Happy. Amongst some very, very proud teams there. Ten Hag was spotted at Ibrox. Dutch boss. Keeping an eye over whoever this fella is. The dude, Tavasan, Thiago Kuka. That would be great. Get them in there. Get them in there and then we can increase their value. Collective bonus paid out, so a lot of that money went in and straight back out the other side. Oh yes, most biggest overachievers was Twente, being hailed as the outstanding team for not only reaching the final but also lifting the Euro Cup. The biggest underachievers, Lokomotiv Moscow. The best match was a 3-3 draw between That's somebody, I don't even know what that is. Top goal scorer is Shane Lavery. Linfield. Top assist maker was Ricardo Horta from Hispalis. And let's have a look at this fella here. Linfield. Is there any way we can have a little sniff at this fella? Off a trial, see what he's like. Get him in the old Dutchies for 4 weeks. 4 weeks of action. We'll have a little gander. But yes, what about the Dutch awards and all that kind of jazz? FC20 set record goals as well. Yeah, it's a record number of goals in a season. We scored 47. We beat Ajax, who only got 44 just last year. Okay, what we got going on? So, Lavery is coming in on trial. We'll take a closer little look at him. He scored a ton of goals, and he's a midfielder, so he could be something a little bit special. 20 set to lose Ben because of release clause. Has he got a minimum release clause? Has he? It expires in January. We have to sort that out. The Euro Cup squad of the season, Horta. He made it in there as well. Who was he? Was he play for? Yeah, not interested. Not interested. So he's come in. 4-week trial. He's got caps for Northern Ireland. Board set initial budgets. Transfer kitty of 7.3 million with a £230,000 a week thingy, which is a chunk of change. If we were to reduce that, we could get around about 8 million, 75% revenue generated. We're gonna be cleaning up the squad a little bit. I can tell you for sure. I'm going to try and make sure some of these boys, Bakuna, you're done. Sorry, but this Riera fella, he may also be on his way out. Drezovic wanted again by Frosioni. He could go. Lewis Holtby was going to pack it in. Tavasan may go, you never know. Svensson as well was up for grabs. Rudy probably going to be on in the reserves next season. Casas is also going to try and probably get rid of Van Duven if possible. 8 goals ain't too shabby though. And then we're going to try and improve the back line, get some more defenders in, and reshape the team a little bit. Well, look at this. Schalke named Dutch Goalkeeper of the Year, ahead of the likes of Sven Vestveld, Tien Proust. So the 24-year-old Dutchie must be knocking on the door for an international cap. We've started to turn this team into something real special. Champions League football next season, Europa Cup glory as well. What else we got going on here? The youngsters putting up a nice display. Short players nearing the end of their contract. A lot of these are boys that I've looked at before. For the lower teams, they're still on my short list. Contracts expiring. Yeah, probably not going to redo any of those. The staff as well. Bakuna gets called up by Curacao. So I'll whatchamacallit. So Holtby is about to pack it in. 4th of July is the final thing. Players inducted to the FC20 Hall of Fame. Let's take a little look at it, shall we? Barry Clivert proudly announced that 5 players have been considered good enough. Tavasan was the pick of the 5 players of the wing, accumulated 69 appearances, 17 goals, with an average rate of 7.06. Ben Dos Santos is also in there. Kuna Emmerich as well. Grandulus, the Jokester, or other players selected to become part of the FC20's proud history. So I brought in 1, 2, 3 of those bad boys. So the starting 11, Jesper Schlengelar, Cassius at right back, Roger Riera, Drezovic and Grandulus, the back 4, with Espinoza, Vlut in the middle of the field, Tavasan on the left, Dos Santos on the right, the dude in the middle, Bergreen up top. On the bench, we're looking at Drommel, Bingen, Pagazzano, Capitapapa, Emmerich, Schlagblabla, and the Jokester. Where are they now? Well, a couple of these boys are still here. The majority of them are still there. Capitapapa is playing for FC Groningen. Abadjabajabra is playing at Corona. Espinoza at Minnesota United. Van Crooy is at Colorado Rapids. Joel Drommel, Piet Brengen and Ray Vlut are at Den Haag. Schlangelar plays for Utrecht. Pelagazzino is out for Crew. Why is he in this team then? Are we that desperate? 28 years of age. Surely we've had better ones than that. Martin Aganas plays for Excelsior and Emil Berggren is on loan. And Matey Boy is at FC Eindhoven. 20 awards. Players of the season is the dude. 64% running away with it. The man in the middle pulling the strings. Grangela's second. And Drezovic picking up a third. Goal of the season was Tavasan's goal right at the death there against PSV. We'll take a look at the site in a minute. The signing of the season was Kuna Emmerich. And the young player of the season was the dude. Here is that goal from Tavasan. up against PSV. Emmerich slipped it out to the right-hand side to Tavasan, who gobbled it up. This was nice and early, 9 minutes in the game. He upstepped the rocket, the left-hand side, puts it in the bottom left-hand corner, and that is how she wrote it. So the review, we did finish winners in that. We did lose nice and early in the Dutch Cup, and we did finish third in the old division there. Finished the best game of the season was the 4-0 win over Ajax. The moment to forget was the 4-1 defeat, the return leg. But I'm sure we come out on top with them bad boys. Where are they now? Yeah, we're not talking about that again. The meeting, the vision. Play entertaining football, which we're doing. Develop players using the club system, which we're also trying to do. Work within the budget, yes. Top half, yes. Champions group, reach the playoff minimum. Become best of the rest. You know what? We're gonna do better than that. A team meeting. Let's have a little look, shall we? Passionate. It's been a long season. We need to come back for the finish top half next time around. We'll just keep it sweet like that. We're not going to muck about with that. So everyone's happy, singing their praises. End of season break, coming back on the 30th of June. Van der Rijk, physio, is coming on in, completed. And that is it. That's all she wrote, folks. Before we bounce, let's have a little look at the squad then, shall we? So the stats are as this. Thiago Cuca was the top goal scorer, despite coming in only in January, picking up 11 goals in his short stint here. 16 appearances. He's got 9 for top OS. All in all, so he's got 15 in this, got 10 for the 25 goals this season, and he is on the rise to be in a very, very good place. £7.5 million rated, that's what we're talking about. The dude as well, he's actually been wanted now, probably all the big boys after him. Preston want him, he's valued at 7.25, that's a shoot up from 2 million not too long ago. So, yeah, that's that. England as well, chipping in with 12 goals, despite having a ropey start. The jokester, valued at only 1.9 million, he got himself 11 goals in his first full season. He's a little bit pissed at the moment, but hopefully we'll get him back on side next season. He'll be there. The jokester, of course, we've been with him. It's been part of the story since the offset with AC Oulu and in Finland. He had a bit of a nice season now in Sweden as well. So he did tremendous. Dos Santos as well had a bad injury towards the back end of the season. Get double digits for goals and assists, valued at 7.5 million. But his release clause is a little bit of a stumbling block. Van Duven got himself 8 goals. We'll try to fend him off. Emmerich's now valued at 8.5 million. But the man at the moment is Erling Mark. He's valued at £10 million. Again, not really a goal machine, but he is a key figurehead moving forward. And that is where I'm going to leave you. Assist makers. The dude, Tavasan, Granulus as well, chipping in with the business. And the top player was Thiago Cuca. Yes. Fantastic end to the season. A couple of little other players that could be very, very good next season. But until then, boys and girls, we're going to clean up a little bit, get rid of the boys, get rid of the low knees, trim the fat, and then see what we got next season. Back tomorrow with a brand new season, just the one game, transfer update, all that kind of jazz. Till then, we're out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.